First shot.
So I got a job that I'm actually proud of. You know, my whole life, every job that I had was really some deadhead shit that I would check out. I would be there, but I was never really there. You become a shell of a person. You're waiting for the hours to pass, and so you could get off of work and then come to life again. If you have the energy, if you haven't been spiritually and emotionally drained. But these were most of my jobs. I never did anything that was challenging or anything that captured my interest for me to want to take on the challenge. But now I have a job that I want to rise to the occasion because for several reasons. But I think it's the idea of coming out the other side better, more advanced, a new skill set that you can take with you. The evolution of your person, coming out the other side greater than you were before. See, because it's not about making money, right? Of course it's about money. Believe me, it's about money. It's always about money. But what I mean by that, when I say it's not about money, is I mean, you can do a lot of things and get money, but you're not going to come out the other side of those things a better person with a new skill set. You know, advanced, leveled up. This here, you know, I work for I Pull Rank, Mike's company. My boss is Brit. I'm in sales. And, you know, sales, and mind you, this is the number one company in this field of SEO, and I'm a part of that. I'm proud of that. And admittedly, I am the least qualified of the whole company. And I'm going to give a shout out to Brit for taking the time to meet me where I'm at and kind of guide me in a motherly kind of sense, where it's just like, you know, like a mom teaching the child, like, you know, things the child should know, or at least needs to learn, the very basics. Because all of this is new to me. This is the tech world. And so aside from just being able to sell something, it's also the knowledge. This is not lame brain shit. You know, when you start to get into the way that search works and all of the variables around it. And I'm inspired to rise to the occasion and be better and kind of, I guess, have something that means something on paper. You know, like, there's something respectable about that. It's not just about money. Like, you can stream and get money. You can hustle and get money. You can do illegal activities and get money. You could make music and get money. There's so many different ways to get money. But in what way are you useful in life? You know? Now, as an artist, which I've always been my whole life, I can be useful in the sense that I can provide perspective, I can provide insight, I can provide entertainment, if nothing more. You know, and that solves a problem of boredom, ultimately, because that's, you know, you tend to look towards these things to occupy the acquired time of boredom. But if you have the skill of sales, if you can sell, I mean, there's so many avenues in life that you are effective. You know, this is a weapon that you have with you any place that you go. And if you can sell, you know, in this ever-changing landscape that is technology and the rapid pace in which it is evolving, then you are extra dangerous. So, you know, there's a sense of pride that comes with taking on a position like this. I am proud. I Pull Rank is the premier company. Like, this is we are the greatest in this field. We're number one. So to be a part of that, you're like, wow, like I'm fortunate, you know. And so shout out to Mike, and shout out to Britt again for providing me with this opportunity. And I have this this cruise coming up, you know, and I'm bringing my laptop. I'm bringing the laptop, you know, and I want to study. I want to learn, and I want to advance, and I want to get better. Because you gotta have, I think that with sales, and I think any person in sales will agree, the more in-depth your knowledge of the product, the more comfortable you're going to be selling it. So it's not about, you know, because I could be personable, right? I'll sell you on something, not hard for me. But if you want to talk fitness with me, you know what I'm saying? There's a comfortability there. I'm good. We can go. You know, maybe if you want me to start naming certain textbook, you know, the Latimus, Doralis, and all of this shit, Dorsey, and all of this stuff. Maybe a little bit I can do it, but at some point I'll be like, shit, I gotta open up a textbook. But you know, let's take music for example. I can wake me up at fucking 3:30 in the morning, and I'll have an in-depth discussion and speak like an expert because I know it that well. And I think that if you have that ability, like I believe it increases your ability to sell. It's not so much that it's necessary, but it's going to benefit you. You know, so like I watch Mike on a call, and he doesn't have to use sale tactics. That's what was interesting about it. I've been on various calls, and Mike will just sell because he's an expert. So he has all the answers. It's like asking AI. And AI gets shit wrong, by the way. But still, like, he has like da 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 da. So the selling point in that is this guy knows his shit. He knows everything. We need to go with him. So if you have that level of expertise, and I'm not saying I could have achieved that or I could sell like him, but the more expertise you have, the stronger that sales muscle is going to be. I don't know if this interests you guys or whatever, but you know the way I am. I wear my heart on my sleeve. When I feel something, I'm very expressive, you know, and that's where I'm at. This is like kind of a bit of a focal point in my life. The music is moving along as it moves along, you know, but it's, you know, and then it will get done. You know, but this is what it is for me. This is my focus. You know what I'm saying? I have to get good. You know what I'm saying? I have to excel. I gotta sell some motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited to do so. This is a new journey, a new challenge, a new addition to my life. All right. That's that. Thanks for listening.